Guys have been asking, what is this Bow Wow challenge? Y'all remember Little Bow Wow? Little Bow Wow, you just don't know. Yeah, you can go on with the songs. He is now Bow Wow. His name, though, his birth name is Shad Moss. So, and I'm saying all of this because you're going to see these names pop up in these different posts. But apparently, can we go ahead and pop up the picture? Okay, this is the picture that is causing this hashtag Bow Wow challenge because he was going to New York. I think he was going from Florida to New York. Don't correct me if I'm wrong on the city he was taken out from. Okay, that's not important. Yeah. Okay, so Florida to New York. He posts this and says, headed to New York, and something along the lines of, okay, promoting a new show. Okay, promoting a new show, going to New York. So it looks like, oh, hot. There's a private jet right there. There's a hot car. There's a little red carpet leading up to it. So people think that he's living this luxurious life. And that's sort of the issue, if you want to call it that, on social media, that you can put anything out there and people think that you're living this life of luxury, right? Well, come to find out, there was this gentleman at @Al_Key who posts, so this guy, Little Bow Wow, on my flight to New York, but on IG, on Instagram, he posted a picture of a PJ, which if you guys don't know, private jet, captioned, traveling to New York today. SMH, because there's Little Bow Wow. SMH is shaking my head. He's just like, really? So Little Bow Wow is actually, if you look at the picture on the right, on that flight, which, do we know what airline he was taking? Southwest, Delta, Southwest? Yeah. He's just on a Southwest normal person flight, yet he posted on Instagram like as if he was traveling on a private jet. Yeah. So the internet is having a field day with this, and now they're calling him out, calling Little Bow Wow, calling Bow Wow out and saying, okay, we're going to have this Bow Wow challenge. Basically, post two pictures. One of you making us think that you're living this life of luxury. The next picture, which is the real deal. So we put together a compilation of all of these photos that you're looking at.
Oh, see, this one is a good one. This is like, yeah, stunting in my Range Rover, getting a car wash, and then you zoom out, and it's a toy Range Rover in the shower. That's Snoop Dogg posted that one. That was going around.
Okay, I love this. I love this. And Dina, you put some of these together. So this guy, I can't see these. Okay, so this one, faux Gucci slides. Yep, right.
Taking some electrical tape in the red and green color, saying, oh yeah, look, I just got myself some $1,000 slippers. This guy, okay, so we're gonna show this again. It's fast. This guy's holding a hand and he says, the perfect Instagram relationship. Look, girl comes out, she's like, what are you doing? It's a fake hand.
See, doing the most for the likes. And really this comes down to the likes. So the question, why did Bow Wow feel like he had to do this? Is this form of like, oh, I want people to tune in and think I'm still relevant.
Look at this.
See? Perspective.
Perspective is everything.
You think, oh, yes, sports car. Okay, this guy is really living that life. He comes and runs up. Just kidding, another toy car. Again, field day, just look up hashtag Bow Wow challenge. There are so many out there. But yeah, I would like to get Bow Wow's statement. But he's done this in the past,
He's done this in the past. At one point on Vine, when Vine was still a thing, he was walking through a city with a hoodie on, and there were like a group of girls behind him, teenage girls, and he was like, they don't even know it's me. Like they were like checking for Bow Wow. They didn't even know who he was. So
right, yeah.
He's always trying to make himself seem bigger.
And there's this idea with celebrity, and let's play the flip side. As a celebrity, if you do not post that you have these things, if you do not keep up with the Joneses, as they say, you're shamed because people automatically assume if you're on TV you have money. Like they automatically assume.
Go back to the cheerleaders.
And he may have had money at some point, but like, what did he do with it?
And Bow Wow was on. He books gigs. He's on shows. He's EP of the show that he was promoting, Growing Up Hip Hop. He was on in NCIS or CSI Cyber. So Bow Wow works, but there's this idea that in Hollywood that you have to keep up appearances. So from his perspective, I can see why he did that. But at the end of the day, wasn't nobody checking for Bow Wow anyway, so he didn't have to post nothing.
But clearly someone was, because to call him out like that, I guess because this Al_Key, see, oh, that's Bow Wow on my flight, goes to his Instagram, because what do you do when you see someone famous? Oh, I wonder if they checked in. Maybe I'm in the background if he took a selfie in his seat. So here's Al_Key thinking that he's going to maybe pop up in a picture, and I'm just hypothetically speaking of something maybe I would do. Yeah. Then you see, oh, he just posted maybe say an hour ago.
Oh, he said he's going to New York.
Oh wait, he says he's on a PJ private jet, yet he's right here on my flight. Calls him out. I think it was on Twitter. And now everyone's having a field day. So apparently Bow Wow must have just done a quick Google search of like private jet pictures, because somehow someone found that the picture that he put out on Instagram which if we can pop it up again, the one of the private jet in the car was just the header of this company, MIA VIP Transportation.
What?
That's how someone found out that it was the stretched header photo of a VIP transportation company, and Bow Wow probably screenshot it and
That
then
is just going
edited it
way
out.
too far.
But I get it, going to Cornelia's
doctor the
point.
photo?
Girl, you got
honey,
again, if you
there's
are
so much doctored out there.
think about how you have a lot of celebrities who will rent clothes like red bottoms. Let's say you have a red carpet event, you can't show up with all those shoes on.
No, you have to wear the Louboutins.
To keep up with the Joneses, you got to make sure that you're on trend and you have the latest fashion. So there are places that you can rent and borrow.
Oh, of course.
Certain
That
things
doesn't even
just so you can keep
surprise
up.
me as much.
Now, can I take this to another level?
Take it.
So I think it also brings up the conversation on your fake/real life on social media. And we have seen so many of these, stories come out where people have these perfect feeds and everything they post on Instagram and on their social pages is just this beautiful, wonderful life. When in reality, that was a quick snapshot of one good day and one part of your good day when things might not be that perfect. And so the thing that came to my mind with this was Kelly DiVincenzo, who recently posted this photo on her Instagram page, and it was actually of her with 2 babies. She's got her little 3-month-old here and 3-year-old here.
This is just an everyday girl, posted it, went viral, right?
Went viral, has a beautiful, perfect life. Then she went and showed us the reality. And it was messy room. Kids are throwing stuff everywhere. She is half able to breastfeed because she has so much going on in her life.
Real? Because her lighting looks too good.
And she brought up postpartum depression. So it was
a
to highlight
bigger
the issues.
So that's what her point was with this. People show this fake reality in some cases on social media when in real life being a mom is not as easy as everyone makes it look on Instagram. And there are things that happen in the world that we choose not to post because we want people to perceive us a certain way.
Well, I think it comes from why put out all of your, that's not what social is for. That's not what it originally was for. It is turned into something else. Yeah. Where now it's a platform, and we talk about Instagram with the hashtag Here For You and people coming out and talking about their mental health issues. So people are airing more of their I don't even want to call them a different side of you, the reality side of you, in hopes of getting the conversation going. But it used to be where, why did you want to, that's not what social media is for, to put negative energy out into the world. It's to be social and to be fun. You don't go into a party, and one of my social media directors years ago had said, be careful what you post. You want to keep things positive, even if there's breaking news and that sort of thing. Your job as a host of, some stuff I was hosting in the past, your job is to put positivity out there in the world. It's think of it as a party. Think of social media as a party. You don't go in and be like, oh, did you hear about that death today? It's no, you go in and say, hey, how are you guys doing? Did you hear about that viral video? And get everyone laughing. But now again, it's a different life. And so be careful when you go and you start comparing your life to that and go, gosh, they just always have it together. It's always so put together. And
because you can end up like Bow Wow
like
out here. It'll be the Renee challenge.
Oh, wow.
We
gotta do our own challenge.
We're gonna do one later.
We'll do one.
Hashtag Bow Wow challenge. So
share your photos too in this feed. I know a lot of you are posting some of your comments this morning. If you do have any photos of yourself doing a Bow Wow challenge, or if you want to take a video later, put them on this feed, and then maybe we can show them on Morning Blend at some point tomorrow.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Extra Shot, this Thursday edition. Tomorrow is Friday. We'll see you guys 5 to 7 a.m. right here on ABC. You can find us plus Rob and Walt on the Morning Blend. And Marcus Allen. Bye-bye.